Why would you choose an upright fridge instead of a traditional chest fridge for your 4-wheel drive? I'm gonna give you my pros and cons as of why I chose this unit. Accessibility is the biggest factor why I chose this unit. Anybody can access this door easily from the back of the ute or the SUV, including the vertically challenged and the family. Second reason why is cost. Usually when you have a traditional chest fridge, you will need a slide that adds up to the price. When you do get a fridge, take that into consideration, especially if you have an SUV. I was able to access my traditional chest fridge from the side of the canopy before. I didn't need a slide for that setup. However, we do plan on building eventually a drawer system for the back of the truck. We would have needed dedicated drop slide so we can have the chest fridge come down and we can access everything. With this setup, we won't need that. So that also is saving cost wise by not needing the slide. We can just have this on top. Third one will be the weight. As I mentioned before, since you don't need a slide or a drop slide, you're not adding more weight than you need to. It's just the fridge, no slide needed. And the upright fridges are way lighter than a traditional chest fridge. So that's another reason why. The form factor, this is a 65 liter. We used to have a 65 liter before this. However, this takes way less space than the other one did. Plenty of room for all your goods. It even has a removable freezer space. You can remove this bin and convert it into a full fridge. The drinks that you need the coldest up here, or the meats or whatever you need frozen. It has a crisper in the bottom. And like I said, it's very easy to access everything from the front without needing to be digging like a traditional chest fridge would. Okay, so it does have cons. It's very common for a upright fridge setup to have all the stuff come to the front of the door, and when you open this, everything comes flying. That is an issue. However, you can solve that by simply having a rod that holds all your items in the back of the fridge, so whenever you open the door, that doesn't happen to you. Another con would be these draw power constantly. These fridges tend to be running very often because since it has a freezer built in to keep that temperature going, it runs constantly, unlike the other fridges that just maintain a temperature. It shuts off and then it kicks back on not so often. This runs for longer, so you will need a stronger battery setup if you want to keep it running full time. I'm currently running this out of my EcoFlow Delta, the unit that powers everything, pulling 40 watts. Nothing crazy compared to the other setup that we had. The chest fridge was pulling about 80 watts. However, this stays running for longer. As you can see, at 97%, we can run this fridge for 20 hours. I'm gonna be making another video about this, the reason why I run a EcoFlow Delta instead of a traditional 12-volt system in the near future. But yeah, those are my reasons why I run this upright fridge compared to a traditional fridge. Thank you to Bodega Coolers for sending this out for me to try out. So far, it's been great. Be sure to check out the link.